Up air signs, how y'all doing? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're going to take a little look here today and see if you should reach out. I haven't done that one in a long time. Actually, that's what it started out as 3 or 4 years ago before I changed it to will they reach out? But let's see if you should reach out. If it would be a good idea, what would happen? So this is going to be one mini reading for each air sign. One for Gemini, one for Libra, and one for Aquarius. So for those of you in need of a personal reading, all the information you need as far as how to go about doing that is in the description of this video, okay? All right, Gemini, let me just get a general energetic overview on how this person sees you, how they feel about you. Oh shit, Ace of Wands reverse jumped out straight out the gate. Hang on. All right. Ah, Seven of Swords. Well, I don't really think this person trusts you too much. I don't think so. Now, the first spread is just an overview. Just an overview. So, I don't know why they don't trust you. I don't know if you gave them reason to not trust you, or if they're just projecting their own shit onto you. But 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, they got their guard up. Now, with the 10 of Wands, this does weigh on them very heavily. And I do think they've been giving you the silent treatment. So they haven't let go of this. They still feel some type of way about it, but they don't trust you. With the overall energy being the 7 of Swords, as far as how they see you and how they feel about you. You know, so, man, that kind of puts you in a sticky situation there. When you know you take up space in somebody's head, but for whatever reason they don't trust you. And that's about all I can get out of this spread right here. Sun card. Plus, not only that, but they see you as the Sun card, 9 of Coins. So it appears as though you're doing just fine where you are. It doesn't look like you care to hear from them. And not only that, but they wouldn't even know how to approach you if they did want to talk to you, which, I don't know, man. But also, too, the Ace of Swords reversed can be a card that indicates dishonesty, especially when it comes out with the 7 of Swords. So, yeah, man, this person just doesn't trust you, though, dude. Well, let's just cut straight to the chase. Let's see if you should reach out. What would happen? What would happen if Gemini reached out to this person? What would happen? 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Six of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands, 8 of Swords. They might actually kind of try to keep you at an arm's distance. For some of you, they may just straight up ignore you at first. They very well may. But even at that, even if communication does open up between the two of you, I think they'll keep you at an arm's distance. Probably keep their guard way, 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 way up. Because like I said, they don't trust you. And again, I have no idea why they feel that way. I don't know. I don't know. Now, I'm sure you know. So you ask yourself this. Did you give them reason to not trust you? Or are they just projecting? Now, let me try to hit both of you. For those of you who gave them reason not to trust you, I'm sure there's a couple of you. You're just going to have to fucking be patient. Going to have to be patient. and see if you're ever able to gain their trust back. Now, for those of you who didn't do anything to betray their trust, at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't trust you for no reason, that's not somebody you need in your life anyway. Because the likelihood that when somebody trusts you for no reason, it's because they don't want to. When you know you didn't do nothing wrong and somebody still don't trust you, either A, they don't want to trust you, or B, they're projecting their own shit onto you. They know you can't trust them, so they feel like they can't trust you. See what I'm saying? So that's kind of a telltale sign about whether or not you even need somebody in your life. If they're constantly accusing you of shit you didn't do, you know. Hi. Libra, let's get a real quick general energetic overview on how this person sees you. Libra, how's this person see you? Oh, 9 of Swords. Well, Chariot reversed. Ooh, yeah, they're afraid you're mad at them. They're afraid you're mad at them. Queen of Swords reversed. 5 of Wands. They're scared to death that you're mad at them. So for some of you, I'm feeling like you dealt with somebody that I don't know if they're just a generally immature individual or if they did something really stupid. Feels like the majority of you dealt with somebody that did something really stupid. With that Knight of Wands energy there. This right here screams, I did something dumb and I'm afraid of being called out for it. You know? So they're a little bit nervous about talking to you. And they're afraid you're still mad at them. Yeah, I think they still got feelings for you, though. They definitely feel some type of way, or they wouldn't care. You know? They miss you. They do miss you. They do feel some type of way, but yeah, they're afraid you're mad at them. Now, let's see if you should reach out to this person. What would happen? What would happen if Libra went ahead and reached out to this person? What would happen? What would happen? World card reversed. Ooh, Lover's card, though. My concern is that this could turn into a game of push-pull, you know? Push-pull. Where, okay, so I'm going to give you the example. Let's say you reach out. And y'all talk a little bit, you know, but they're being evasive. They're evading you. You're trying to make the effort to contact them. You always have to text them first. You know, you're putting in the effort and they're pulling back. And then finally you're like, all right, well, fuck you then. So you start pulling back. Now all of a sudden here they come. Once you're pulling back. And then when you're like, okay, I guess we're doing this then. Then they start pulling away. It turns into this push-pull. I'm not saying that's exactly how it would happen, but that energetic dynamic is what this feels like it would turn into. Lover's card upright. 10 of Cups reversed, World card reversed. So, yeah. I don't even know what personal advice I would give that, dude. I don't even know, because honestly, even being a skilled energy worker myself, that's an easy trap to fall into. That's the push-pull game is a really, really, really easy energetic trap to fall into. Really easy. The only thing I would say is just don't let it go on too long. You know, if I'm showing effort and you're pulling away, and then I go to pull away. Now all of a sudden you want something. And then when I stop and agree to show you attention, you pull away again. I'm not playing that game. Not playing that game. Nope. I'm not playing cat and mouse with you. So just know where to draw the line, okay? All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's get a quick general energetic overview on how this person sees you. How do they see you? What are their thoughts about you? Page of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands. Ten of Cups reversed. So it's like they have tried to get your attention. They have tried to get your attention, but it didn't work, so they're not really doing that anymore. Wow, this is kind of confusing. This is kind of confusing. With the Tower card reversed, King of Cups reversed, it kind of feels like they... How do I even word that, dude? That's confusing. They want you to want them, but not so the two of you can get together. With the King of Cups reverse there like that, it's almost like they just want you to want them because that would make them feel better about themselves. See? Devil card. Yeah. They're hoping that you're missing them. They're hoping that you're wanting them. And I think it drives them nuts, keeps them up at night. And all they want is to have that suspicion validated. You know? That's all they want, is to have that suspicion validated. So they've tried to get your attention before, like I've said. See, Lover's card. Look, man. But King of Cups reverse, Devil card. King of Cups reverse, Devil card, that's a fucking narcissistic manipulator. Well, let's see if you should reach out. Should you reach out? Would that be a good idea? What would happen? Should Aquarius reach out? Man, Nine of Wands, I'm going to tell you what. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. All right, well, you definitely want to have your guard up and you'd want to have some boundaries set. You want to have your guard up and you want to have some boundaries set because they would probably feed you just enough attention to get as much of an emotional reaction out of you as they possibly can. And that's it. And that's it, you know. They'll give you just enough for you to exude your feelings. Just to feed them what they want to know. You know? And then if you're not careful, they'll just start stringing you along. So you can avoid that. You can avoid that by letting it be known. Like if I was to reach out to you and you're playing that game with me, you know, just breadcrumbing. Just breadcrumbing. After a while, well, not even after a while, once I see that all you're doing is breadcrumbing, back away. Back away then. If you just breadcrumbing, just back away. Let it be known that there's boundaries set. You ain't playing games with me. We can either talk like mature adults, you know, and come together and have an adult connection, or I'm staying the fuck away from you. So, yeah, you definitely want to have your guard up and you'd want to have some boundaries set if you did that. But the thing is that if the two of you could come together and actually see eye to eye, you could have a successful connection. You could. You absolutely could. So, Yeah, be careful with that. Be careful with that. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my air sign family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is in the description, okay? I'm out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.